Hello, boys and girls. We have Ms Barb here again. I have a new story this week. It is called Our Tree Named Steve. They named their tree Steve. I have three boys or girls. Looks like they're having lots of fun under their favorite tree, I think. And his tree's name is Steve. And it's written by Alan Zawaldo. First, before I read the story, let's look at our vocab. My first word is nervous. Feeling worried about something. Sometimes your first day of school, you're nervous to meet your friends and your teacher. Nervous. And then I have moment. Moment is a very short amount of time. I'll be with you in one moment, a tiny bit of time. Shyly is showing fear of talking to other people. Ooh, strangers. Yeah, you're afraid to talk. You peek behind your mom's back. Shyly. Then we have the word fresh, meaning new and clean. Mama washed your blankets and your towels. They're all new and clean. And then I have beautiful. Look at those beautiful flowers. Something that's nice to look at. Boys and girls are beautiful. They're nice to look at. Flowers are beautiful. Let's look at our story called A Tree Named Steve. Be kind. Dear kids, it starts a long time ago when you were little. Mom and I took you to where you wanted to build a house for us to live in. But in order to build there, we had to come and clear the land. I remember there was one tree, however, that the three of you couldn't stop staring at. Adam thought it was crying. Lindsay says it looked nervous. And Sari, who was only 2 years old, couldn't pronounce tree. She called it Steve. I love you, Steve, she kept saying. And then Adam and Lindsay started saying it too. And before too long, Mom and I got the hint and asked the builder to please save tree Steve. That day we moved in, Steve was there to greet us. He quickly worked his way into our lives as a swing holder, target, third base, hiding place, jump rope turner. Steve had lots of jobs to do around the house, didn't he? And whenever our clothes dryer broke down, he held our underwear with pride. Yes, right there in the center of our yard, this weird looking tree grew to become the center of our outdoor life. Through all our barbecues, campouts, dances, and dance parties. Or when Adam and Lindsay started getting crushes on us. Simon's kids next door. Steve adjusted to our every need. And it wasn't always easy standing tall through snowstorms in the winter. Or when Uncle Chester napped in a hammock. Couldn't possibly have been fun. Not to mention the time that the sewer overflowed and Steve sucked up all the smelly water before it drowned Kirby. And then he got so sick himself that the tree doctor had to give Steve a haircut that made him look like a big thumb. Through the years, Mom and I tried to show you, in a world filled with strangers, the peace that comes with having things you can count on and a safe place to return to after a hard day or a long trip. Which brings me to the point of this letter. Last week, a storm hit our area. And though we spared Steve's life a long time ago, this time we couldn't save him. Are we sad? Sure we are. But even in the final moments, when he could have fallen on our house, or Sari's swing, or Kirby's house, or Mom's garden, Steve performed his last trick and protected us all to the very end. And friends like this are hard to find. So when you come home from Grandma's next week, Steve will not be able to greet you as he's done in the past. I'm sorry, but please know that Steve will always be with us, in our hearts, in our thoughts. And in a different tree at the other end of the yard. See you next week. Love, Dad. Ooh, there's another tree there. I wonder what name they'll give that tree. Do you think it'll be Steve? What name will you call your favorite tree? Thank you.